at about the size of half an adult's thumb. Dr. Wu is known for micro-scale masterpiece type of Transformers. Now, these new sets with the Nissan Brothers and the Insecticons, how do they fare? Does he still hold up today? Does he still have the value that he has given us before? Well, that's something you're going to have to watch the rest of this video and decide for yourself. See you soon. But before we begin, if you like this figure in this video, head over to ShowZ store where I got it from and use code DEEMER in the support your favorite reviewer box. It sure would help me out and I very much appreciate it. Thank you. Hello everybody and welcome back to Deemer's Dominion. Today we are doing a special Children's Hospital limited edition unboxing. As you can see here, we are in the hospital. My daughter isn't feeling so well, but I thought I would take some time and do a special unboxing. Today we are looking at a triple set from Dr. Wu. Dr. Wu with the Insecticons and the Streak Boys. We have Prowl and Kickback. We have Silverstreak and Shrapnel. And we have Smokescreen and Bombshell. So let us make haste, not waste, and go ahead and begin with the unboxing of the triplets. And just to show you a quick look at the box, this is the front, the back, with a nice picture on the back of the figures themselves. You do get each one of the figures on the sides of the box there, and some Chinese writing on the top, and just some information on the back. So this is the Silverstreak and Shrapnel box. We got Shrapnel on the side, Silverstreak on this side, and pictures of the figures themselves here on the back. And we have Smokescreen and Bombshell on this one. Again, there is our Insecticon, here is a family picture, and here is Smokescreen. Go ahead and take them out, and I'll be right back. And just to show you how they come packaged, so in their freeze-dried packaging, they come in the alt mode for the Autobots and the bot mode for the Insecticons. We have a little baggie of weapons, so tiny, so cute. We do have their ID cards as well. Here's one, and here is the other. There you go. And we do have a set of instructions for each, which are fairly simple. So 6-ish, 7-ish steps to go from bot to insect, and about 14 steps to go from car mode to bot mode. Alright, so let me get them out of their packaging and take a deeper look. Here is the lineup of the triplets. Insecticons on the right side and the Nissan triplets on the left side, and they look really good. So tiny, so impressive with the details as far as their size goes. And the paint detail with the silver, the red metallic for the eyes, the purple and black plastics are great, and for their size they feel very solid. Now the gun is unpainted, but it is cute. It fits in his hand, it just slides in. That's not something that you open the hand and put in. It just literally just pops on. And that silver for his wings up there are really pretty as well. And Shrapnel, same deal with the metallic reddish eyes, the yellow paint, the purple and black plastics, and light gray as well. There you go. Very nice look there as well. And Bombshell, who is probably arguably the best looking of the trio, with that detailed metallic face and those beady red eyes that are angry. The silver on the chest painted, the yellow as well, in the contrast of the black and fluorescent plastics. Alright, so we're back from the children's hospital. It's been a long night, so we are back on this unboxing and review. To continue where we left off, we took a brief look at the Insecticons here, and now for the Autobots. This is Prowl, and he is looking really good. Love the little details of the tempograph there. On the bottom, of course, we can tell we have a bot, but nobody cares really. That blue metallic is beautiful. We got the little red paint on the bumper there for the lights. And we've got the headlights here. But look at that beautiful blue metallic. I love when they do the stuff like that. And then we've got painted lights in the back. Great attention to detail there, Dr. Wu. Really great attention to detail. And then these wheels, as you saw in the opening, they do spin and spin rather well. So here we have Silverstreak, and same mold, same design, less paint as far as the tempograph goes, but we do have the black and silver motif, those lights again, and the windshield painted, the back windows painted. Really beautiful, and great homage to the original Z car for the Nissan there. And here we have Smokescreen. Love Smokescreen's design, always have the colors pop. Here we have, instead of the metallic blue, we have the metallic silver and the metallic smoked out effect for the windows here. So that's pretty cool. It's number 38. Again with the wheels, same bottom designs. So there you go. Great. Again, lights are painted on the back there. So for a size of, toy this small, really great attention to detail, great paint work, and keeping things fairly faithful to the original design. No complaints here on the design end of things. So what I'll do is I will get them transformed, and before that I will also show you the cards that came with each set here. Their ID cards. So you have Prowl and Kickback. Okay, so that's one set. Here is Smokescreen and Bombshell there. So very nice cards as well. The print is great. Nothing fancy about them, but they do feel just like playing cards. And here we have Silverstreak and Shrapnel. So great artwork design. Love the artwork as always. And then we've got some pictures on the back with their stats. So there you go. As far as their cards, other inclusions, we will go ahead and do some transformations. Okay, so there's that look for Prowl if you wanted to put his weapons on his car, his shoulder weapons. But this is where the transformation starts for Prowl here. And there is Prowl. And that is his gun, which just pops in there.
and that holds in really nice and tight. So here we have Prowl. Great sculpt, great face, so tiny, I mean, so tiny. But he looks really cool, again with all the paint details, that silver, blue metallic, you know, the hands here that are in this white. I mean, he looks really, really good. Back here in the back, you know, not the best, but I mean, pretty good. That backpack, you know, not the best, not the worst, but still really, really great job, I think. So there you have it. Movement on the wings back here. All right, so those door wings can go in and out, however you want to pose it. You want to pose it to the back, to the front. And since we're talking about posing, let's talk about Bendies and Twisties available on Dr. Wu. We have his shoulder cannons, which are on a peg, so they can go left and right. His head does not have an up and down, but he can twist left and right. There is no up and down, none. Okay, arm. We do have this nice complex joint here where it does go up and down and provides the ball joint for the 360 at the shoulders. So you do have that up and down movement there. All right. No butterfly, but we do have a nice 90-degree bend there. There is no twist at the bicep at all. And there is no twisty at the wristy. That is one solid piece of plastic there that prevents it from doing that. Okay, so we do have a 360 at the waist though. We have no technical ab crunch, but he can bend in like that to have that kind of look. And there is a knee bend here. Alright, so we do have a hip joint, but at our age, who doesn't have some hip problems? So 90 degrees at the knees, and you do have an ankle rocker. That's impressive. I'm impressed. Okay, so that said, that is the articulation and the look. All right, so very cool, very impressive, especially for its size. Really good job, Dr. Wu, really good job. There is no up and down. Well, yeah, there is a little, there's the up and down on the toe, so we do have that from the transformation. So you do have decent amount of flexibility for something that is the size of a couple popcorn. Yeah, a couple popcorns there. So impressed by this. All right, so the other ones transform very similarly, so I'll just get them transformed and come right back. But before I forgot, we can do a spread, a full flat spread there. He can kick up that high as well, and can kick that far back, which if you move this up, you can get all the way here. So there is no twist at the waist or at the hip here, but there you have it. There is the complete Bendies and Twisties. All right, so now we'll get the other guys going. I'll be right back. And I will do Silverstreak. Okay, and here is Silverstreak. You see he has his blaster with him. It is unpainted, just like Prowl's, and his color scheme and design with the Nissan car really looks great. I mean, who doesn't love the Z cars, honestly? The Z car molds have always been a classic, and I think Dr. Wu really did a great job here honoring the classic style and look for the G1 here. And it does have all the same Bendies and Twisties as Prowl. It's the same exact mold. So there is Silverstreak. Very good looking. Look at that face sculpt. Really great face sculpt. Great paint job where the paint is applicable. So there he is. And we will go ahead and go on to Smokescreen. Oh, I love these guys, man. So cute. Okay, and one thing I did realize is they do have these little panels back here that flip out to be a little bit of a heel rocker for you. And that actually helps a lot with posability and stability for the feet. So you just basically twist those out as well. So don't forget those, because I just discovered those by accident. I did not see them in the instructions, but they do help out with standing and posability. I thought I would show you guys that. There you go. And now we're gonna go ahead with Smokescreen. And as per the instructions, they always put the cannons on first or the blasters on first. So you do have that look, which is pretty nifty to get an armored look. Just thought I'd show you guys again. And we'll go ahead and transform him. And again, he is pretty much the same exact transformation. So here is Smokescreen, and he looks amazing. These molds have turned out really, really well by Dr. Wu. The colors really help accentuate the G1 mold that completes the look for these little guys. And again, same articulation, same transformation, and that head sculpt and colors look really, really great. The only issue is when these are on, it makes it a little bit more difficult to twist the head, but it is there, so no worries at all whatsoever. Works out really, really well. And very authentic once again to the G1 aesthetic. Really great job. Again, don't forget about twisting out these back heel rockers for that extra stability and posability. Really great job, Dr. Wu. Really, really great job. All right, so there are our Autobots. Really great lookers, really great posers, authentic to the G1 aesthetic. And I am super duper impressed. And with that said, we will go ahead and do the Insecticons and get them into their alt mode. And then we'll talk about pros, cons, nitpicks, and final thoughts. All right, so we'll go ahead and start with Kickback. We will straighten him all up. We will remove his weapons. Okay, so starting position, just straight up like this. We will push in his legs all the way like that. And then we will bring down his blades here, his wings, and move back his arms. And we will bring these to the front. And that's what we have so far, like this. And we will bring back these legs like that. And then we will twist the head like that. And here we have our beautiful Insecticon. And that's what we have. All right, there he is. Well, not the most amazing look. It is a decent Insecticon look. We do have all that gappage there, but still pretty fun, pretty cool. You gotta remember the size and scale and cost and all that stuff. So I think it's decent. I think he's fun. All right, we'll go ahead and do the others and come back as well. All right, so now we'll do Shrapnel. We'll take off his weapon here. All right, so we tab in the feet like that. Basically, this should be a pretty easy transformation. We twist it around, and then we fold these up like that, and then we will cover the face like that. That seems to be about it. So then definitely has a bit more bug vibe to him. And that will tab, his hands will tab into the sides here. Looks like, yep, tab that in. And there you go. That is what our Shrapnel looks like. Our little beetle. All right, so finally we will do Bombshell. And again, we will remove his weapon, put it to the side, and we will straighten him out, and tab in his legs together like that. We will turn his upper arms in so that the tab faces forward. And then we will push back his arms to the back like that. And then we will swing this whole waist around like this. And then we will open these tabs like that so that we can close. We can fold in his legs here like this. Form the legs here. And then there is this tab here and that slot to lock it in. And just tab it in. Tabaroo. Tab it in. Just like that. And here we have that there. And we are, this one's cool. Really like the aesthetic of Bombshell here. Very cool. So here we have our 3 Insecticons. All right. And the articulation here with the mandibles or choppers here. And the legs, you can go up and down. That should tab in still. Okay, up and down, up and down. And then these are tabbed in, those should stay. That's the limitation of the articulation here. And as for our grasshopper, these wing blades will come up and down for both, so you can adjust them how you like. The head swivels how you like, and these arms will swivel how you like. And then of course we can adjust these legs back and forth like we saw earlier to get to the look that you want. So that is the articulation. And as far as Bombshell goes, we have his horn here like that, and no real movement. These are pegged in, so those will stay stagnant there, and those are pegged in, those will stay stagnant there. But you do have this mobility here on the bottom leg, and that's the only mobility we have. All right, but cool look nonetheless. Those are the alt modes for our Insecticons. So I'll go ahead and put them back in bot mode. But at this point, what do you guys think? Pretty cool looking, very, very G1 aesthetic going on, which Dr. Wu is knocking it out, honestly. So we'll go ahead and get everybody in their bot modes and come right back. Okay, and here we have all of the triplets. And just to go over the articulation of the Insecticons, it is basically very similar to the Autobots. Now, this can twist. It is difficult because of these here, but these do twist around. We do have a 360 at the waist, and our shoulders are hindered again by this one for Shrapnel, but he can theoretically go 360 otherwise. We do have a 90-degree bend here, and we do have a swivel for him. So he does come with a swivel. We have the full splits at the waist. We have a complete, because of transformation, kickback here. Okay. And no rocker, but no other articulation at the feet there. Okay, so that is Shrapnel, and he can hold his weapon. Again, that just slides in. That's not a peg or anything. So there you go for Shrapnel. And for Kickback, we do have the swings that articulate all the way. His arm goes up that high. We can twist it around to make it go higher like that if you wanted a bigger range of motion. We do have the swivel at the elbow, and we do have, that's about it for the arm really. It is a 90-degree bend as well, but no twisty at the wristy. Okay, this of course swivels around for transformation purposes. 360 at the waist, same deal with the legs. We have the pretty much full splits here, and we do have a pretty good 90-degree. If you move that out of the way, his hind leg, otherwise it is hindered. You get almost a 90-degree there. There is no articulation for the ankle or the foot itself, but otherwise pretty decent. You do have the 360 at the head. You can move these back to get a better range of motion for that as well, and that also helps with the transformation. So there is Kickback. And as far as Bombshell goes, we do have the 360 here, and we do have this back up and down, back and forth. His arm only goes up that high. There is no shoulder rocker. Well, there is a shoulder, but that's for transformation, and he might be the only one with the additional shoulder rocker. Yep. As far as the Insecticons go, but again, that's just for transformation. We do have a full 90, and again, no twisty at the wristy. We do have a 360 at the waist, which is great, and he is another one that can actually go all the way back if you open up his panel there if you need it. Otherwise, it is just the 90-degree, basic 90-degree bend if you leave it as normal. And there is no additional foot articulation there. So you do have the splits, and he looks really good. Really, really good. All right, so there is our triplets, our Insecticons, our Nissan Bros, another knockout set from Dr. Wu. Everybody loves Dr. Wu. Who doesn't love Dr. Wu? Great little micro figures that really, really stand out. Probably the best in the business at this scale, I would argue. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Give me your thoughts. Give me your feelings. I don't have a whole lot of negative issues to say. You know, at this scale, especially with anything, the aesthetics are great. Sure, there's some gappages and stuff on the alt modes for the Insecticons and limited articulation, but I don't think that takes away from any element of the playability at this scale and size. These are awesome. These are a lot of fun, and they certainly look the part. So, anyone else got these guys, getting these guys, or you know what, you're just like, nah, I'm not a Dr. Wu fan, that's fine too. We are here to show off what we show off and get some opinions. Once again, everybody, thanks again for joining with me and hanging out with me between the hospital and home. Thanks for watching this video and taking the time out to do that as well. Give me your thoughts, give me your feelings, give me your love, give me some likes, shares, and drop some comments. I am Deemer, and as always, stay young, stay fun. Until the next one, peace out.